Wildlife experts are keeping a close eye on bats around the state to see if they come down with a mysterious illness that's killed thousands of others in northeast states. Environment correspondent Ed Rogers has the story.
As the weather warms, these bats are leaving the Mount Hope mine. Thousands of them have been hibernating 150 feet below this old mine entrance. State wildlife officials are keeping a close watch on bats these days. A mysterious illness has killed thousands in Vermont and Connecticut. In New York State, more than 11,000 bats have died. It's called white nose syndrome for the fungus that forms on the faces of some, but not all, of the afflicted bats.
In February, bats were flying around in Massachusetts and New York State, there was snow on the ground. It was in 20-degree weather, and bats, they're not equipped to handle those temperatures. They should be in hibernation at that time of year, but they're flying around and then just dying and falling on the ground.
Researchers are working to pinpoint the cause of the illness. Biologists have already surveyed this and other mines in New Jersey where bats hibernate over the winter.
We didn't see anything that looked unusual. The numbers of bats appeared to be constant with previous counts we've done in previous years. And we also trapped a couple of nights at this particular mine and caught a few hundred bats and did not see any sign of white nose syndrome.
The surveillance will continue through the summer. Experts will be checking trees and barns where bats roost.
It's right across the border. It's not far from here. And bats can travel hundreds of miles from the hibernacula. So if it's something that bats are contracting from other bats, chances are that bats from New Jersey may come in contact with bats from New York that are affected. And so we don't know how that's going to play out yet.
There are only a few places in New Jersey where bats hibernate in mass numbers. The state DEP is asking hikers, photographers, and spelunkers to stay out of those caves and mines.
We don't know if we could transmit the disease to other sites. If people go into a mine or cave in New York State that is affected by white nose and something gets on their gear, their equipment, and then they come and then they go into a New Jersey mine, there's a potential there for spreading it if it can be spread that way.
Biologists say bats play an important role in keeping the population of mosquitoes and bugs that destroy crops in check. One bat can eat 2,000 to 3,000 insects in one night. Ed Rogers, NJN News, Hopewell Township.